Greetings all, Fanny here for Aquarius' daily oracle message. Aquarius, the first two cards that came out for you are Align and Let Go. A consistent message right off the bat there. The Align card states you're being asked to align with your current situation. Even if it is not easy to do so, trust that there is much more to be learned by being here. Pushing against what is will only make things harder on you. Align, surrender, and trust. The Let Go card states you're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you cannot fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. Both of those messages contain the underlying tone of be present in your life. Certainly with the letting go card, I understand what it's like to live in the anxiety and the depression of the past because of where you had been hurt, of where people used you, lied to you, made you feel bad or insignificant. It's so easy to hang on to that because we don't want to experience it again. But in hanging on to it and holding it so close to us, that is what we attract more of. And you're probably asking yourself, why do I always attract the same kind of shallow friends? Why do I always attract the same kind of bad partner in a relationship? And it's because you haven't released this. You haven't let this go. You're still hanging on to that hurt and that identity. And it's not in alignment with what Spirit is trying to give to you now. That's why you have the Align card with it. Pushing against what is will only make things harder for you. You are no longer that person who was hurt. You are allowed to let go. You are allowed to move on. You are the only one that is hurting from the situation. This is where forgiveness comes in. And forgiveness is not something that needs to be initiated by the other party. It doesn't even involve the other party. Forgiveness is something that you do for yourself. Forgiving but not forgetting. Understanding what those red flags look like and taking those in and laying down boundaries in your new life. Healthy boundaries that still allow people to come in, I'd say once they passed a vibe check. But that's for you to discern what you're going to do with that. All I can say, my love, is that it's hurting you to hang on to all of that. And it's that gunking up your energy is blocking all the wonderful things that are trying to come in for you. Because think about your vessel as a cup. And what you have been hanging on to is very dark, tar-like sickness that's not something you want to drink. But good, healthy, high energy flowing fluids cannot go into that cup while it is still so full of the gunk. That is why you have to let go. That is why you have to release what is no longer yours to carry. You have give here. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted up, and our lives are greatly improved because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. I'd say that would be a wonderful first step for you to come into alignment of this new reality, is do some shadow work, do some visualizations and processing the hurt that you've gone through. And then when you feel better, go out and do something for someone else. Volunteer your time, volunteer your resources if you are blessed enough with that. Go to food pantries, community shelters, read to children in the hospital, play a game of chess with someone at a nursing home. Give your time to other people because your light is one that is needed, my love. And it had been dimmed for so long because of the hurt that you had experienced. And when you give your time, it is such a wonderful show of that you are abundant. You are in a high vibrational, abundant energy. But you have to allow this to happen to you. Yes, you'll go around the circle again and again and again. You'll make what seems like mistakes. You'll go through what seems like delays. But everything happens for a reason. That is one thing that I can say for certain. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness in your life. Sometimes, without realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. It's safe to give yourself back to the world, back to the universe. Because, as I said, you're not that same person. And I hope you're not surrounded by those people who hurt you before. You're allowed to love. You're allowed to have happiness. And it's encouraged for you right now, Aquarius, because the shifts and changes that our world is going through right now, we don't know what that's going to bring. So I want you to start working on your own happiness, working on your own growth and development now, so that when whatever is coming gets here, you'll be more prepared for whatever happens next. I can't say what's going to happen next, but I can say you need to let down those walls to allow yourself to heal. Let that dark, murky water flow out of you so that clean, fresh, revitalized water comes in. You are an ever-evolving process, similar to this button of refreshing. Keep it going back and back around until you make the connection. It is yours, my love. You just have to find it and claim it for yourself. Have a beautiful day, Aquarius.